Alright, viewers, let's actually get on with the match. Off to actual commentating now again. Or I try to commentate with this music in the background. Alrighty, viewers, let's get on with the game. Cougars. Oh, it's them again. So, viewers, for those of you who are unaware, Cougars are actually incredibly, how do I call this? They're actually quite formidable opponents for the Bow Valley Bobcats. And so, it's kind of like going to be very interesting, because this is our third game against them, and we can see a lot of progression from our humble beginnings. What if I just... Yeah, I'm just gonna be spectating around. Oh, what's this? Stutters. It's annoying. So, valid viewers, aside from trying to retain your attention for the past couple, well, 50 minutes, so I know I lost like a lot of you. I don't know. Oh, okay. Looks like you're starting. The Cougars are actually very formidable. This lineup of Nathan of NTHNRL, GNTHRL, just the Cougars, they're very formidable. Currently, it's going to be a game of 5, or game up to 5. It's going to be actually pretty interesting, considering that the Bobcats have actually, I guess you can say, you've been lacking, I guess you can say. As we haven't been keeping up with our plays, and then we've just been experimenting with a new strategy, which hopefully you'll be seeing soon. Currently, our defense is going for offense, and probably going to try to get control of the ball back. And currently, the ball is in a prime position, or was in prime position to be scored inside. But with some foresight, Conchaka game has been able to get the ball back, and in turn, turns out our goalie missed with the ball. But that's don't worry. The Cougars are incredibly formidable for us. I'm not really sure. It was up to like 5 total games, or like 5 whole matches. I'm not sure. Or just, no, wait, yeah, it's gonna be like 5 whole matches, which is probably gonna make sense. Just hopefully we don't have a repeat of last time. But anyways, viewers. So, a bit of context to this, because I know there are some new viewers and some old viewers, but the Alberta Esports Spring Playoffs tournament. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful score made by Cougars, but it turns out we were celebrated by our own team for our own score. What a sign of good manners. As I was saying, viewers, some very interesting gameplay. By that I mean in the sense that Cougars, they are incredibly skilled. And they have incredibly good synchrony. And they are like if we were just essentially bad. But aside from that, one thing it looks like the Bobcats are winning as well. The Cougars have put their best foot forward. Which makes me wonder actually how their games were. Actually, no, I don't think they've had any games because Cougars were actually they've been more of like one of those placement teams, like where you don't need to like you're just automatically placed in the quarterfinals because you're going to be playing the quarterfinals because it's just you're that good. I think it was like a beautiful block made by JMTHN. As currently, well, the Bow Valley Bobcats are probably going to try to go for an air dribble. Ooh, and it looks like it was mixed inside, but it was blocked by JMTHN. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Also another beautiful attempt made by Tristan. Was try to get the ball, try to shoot the ball inside, but it looks to be a lot of air dribbling as Kimtrakas intercepts the ball and probably gonna go try to pull it down. No, probably. Oh well. Ooh, that was almost inside, folks. If only it bounced inside, but it doesn't look like that's the case. It looks like the Cougars have some brilliant, or they have some excellent force in being able to know and predict where the ball is probably going to land next and how they're going to act appropriately, which is again a brilliant showcase of what gaming is in general. As gaming, of course, Rocket League is probably going to be its pure spirit of gaming, as you have people both communicating with each other, displaying their dexterity skill, and of course showing how to score goals and secure the ball and control the ball, who's scoring it. But currently with this overall corner battle between Bow Valley and the Cougars, I don't know if the Bobcats will be able to actually get the ball inside, considering with how defensive the Cougars have been. Because it looks like currently their strat is pretty much gain a good upper hand against their team and stall the ball out, which seems to be working quite well, as the Cougars have just been defending, stalling pretty much the ball out when it reaches their side, and I don't know if it's stalling or it's defending, but either way, it's just a pretty interesting strategy to see. Viewers, I'm actually a bit confused. Because the Cougars, the Cougars are, well, if you say Cougars 4 times, apparently like someone's a goal, which is kind of funny. If you say it. What I wonder is, I actually kind of wonder this. Since it's using 5 games, would that mean? Well, we'll cross it when we reach it. But what matters now is it's probably going to be a very easy domination, very easy score for the Cougars. As Bow Valley is possibly going to try to get their, I suppose, like, thing up again. As they've been, because like, if you leave a weapon or a knife out on them, it will of course dull out. But that's the same thing with Bow Valley, as we're currently going to try to sharpen your skills. Again, mid-match and try to retain that skill and edge against the Cougars. It's either that or the Cougars have actually started to, I suppose to say, lock in. Beautiful attempt though, made by Bow Valley to try to score this one, but I'm sure the Cougars might be all the ball out from next skills. Yeah, it looks like they are actually still on the ball. For a goal. Interesting goal. An interesting game. Yeah, so it's up to like 5 actual games. So it's supposed to be whoever has the higher score, or whoever reaches 3 first, is going to be the winner. It's going to be quite the defining factor, actually. So this is a regularly scheduled programming, I guess, in which we just commentate and commentate and commentate. That is what it's going to. All right, back to next game. T1 kicks off. Let's see who gets kickoff actually. Because whoever gets kickoff, most likely has a better advantage in actually scoring. But in cases like this, ooh, beautiful save made from Tristan. And it looks like it actually might be a bit disadvantageous to have the ball on the enemy side, as they might try to go for something like this, as shown by the Cougars. Makes you do wonder what the Cougars' current playoff is, as currently both Cougars and Bobcats are both trying to battle on each other's courts. Not try quite reaching a corner battle yet, and almost a beautiful attempt to get the ball inside, but just barely misses. However, let's just see how this goes. Almost a corner shot, but not just it. Viewers, this is just quite a lot. Because if it isn't obvious, the Cougars are one of the best people in there. Other best people are actually Vanguard Prime, and yeah, it's probably just those. Then. But let's just see how this game ends up. Skirny. That's just some beautiful speed. As they go to build up and they go for a follow-up. That's just amazing. Just amazing. Just say this. Again, all of these are Season 17 Grand Champions, meaning they have a lot of skill and time dedicated towards the game. But another thing I also want to mention is that 1 point difference. Maintaining a 1 point majority is absolutely crucial in this game. Because if you're able to keep that 1 point over the enemy team, then pretty much you would be able to just win the match. Or bring it to a stalemate. Which just happened a few times. Currently the Bobcats are playing quite offensively. Maybe a bit too offensively. But it's offensive enough that the Cougars are able to exploit their offensiveness. As currently all three are on defense. And as one of them intercepts and tries to get the ball out of their court. Or net, I should say. It's working at the cost of having or not having that much momentum in their attack numbers. But as you know, the Cougars are actually just pretty well. They play pretty well and even score pretty well as such. Viewers, I think I want to shoot one first. Oh, just something. But anyways, viewers, I digress. Here's maintaining a 2 point majority over the Bobcats. Pretty crucial. Again, whoever maintains a point majority and whoever gets to games first wins the match. Or wins the bracket, I would say. But let's just see how this game ends up. Currently interceptions and shots from both sides. And very interesting tactics being deployed and interceptions from the enemy team. The Cougars. It's pretty obvious on how skilled the Cougars are. Being able to both control where the ball is going and control how to control the ball's direction. Because, again, this is just some amazing game. This is just something you don't see that. And this same thing is just, I don't know, it's something. Something that it's hard to just put into words to say this. It's hard to put into words by the skill of both these teams. From teamwork and synchrony. From the Cougars to the Bobcats. And this teamwork and synchrony is just enough to actually score them lots and lots of goals. Such as this, which is amazing for most. Look, this might be a bit disheartening, but the Cougars, you must understand, the Cougars are very, very good. Being able to exploit the Bobcats' weaknesses and actually control where the ball will go. It's just intense. It's intense, viewers. I'm actually getting good. Not being honest. So I might snack a little bit and watch this game in like 2 seconds. Game 3. Oh, years. This is gonna be a lot. Years. All I'm saying is, they are incredibly skilled. They have always bested the Bobcats. Every single time. And this match might be a bit unexpected. Currently, you're kind of just strategizing on how we're meant to go about it. Because, again, these people, the enemy team, is the best of the best. Whoever wins this round pretty much decides the entire thing. So maintaining that one score at 1 point majority is going to be crucial. And it's something that the Bobcats need very desperately. They need that 1 point majority in order to kind of just maintain. It's just so hard to explain. Put it to words. You have no idea how skilled. Because in series, just teamwork games in general, the key to success is not only having good games, it's also having good communication and also having good synchronization. So like people who are friends often are like the best people to currently like the best people to play with, because you really understand your friends. And in defense, it looks like Cougars easily can just block the attacking power of the Bobcats and utilize that to their advantage, as they realize that pretty much every single one of them is on offense. But just see how this ends up, or yeah, just happens. Because again, this is the best of the best. Being able to stall them out and manage free skill is a lot. But being able to score against them is possible, but just going to take a while. It is going to be a lot. As expected, I'm still eating. Which was something I should have done a lot earlier. But another thing that's actually curious about is, oh my god. Yeah. 2 minutes and 55 seconds. That is, it's nothing. Just maintain a one. Bobcats can maintain a one majority. This might be advantageous for us. Like that! Like that! Beautiful! Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. have that. But in a situation like this, where you have corner battles and just defending your ball, it's money lot. As we enter overtime, let's see who wins this game. Because whoever scores at one singular point pretty much wins the entire game. If it's Cougars, it'll be heavy Cougars. It looks like the Bobcats wins this game. Oh, amazing. Oh, fellas. Yeah, it looks like we now have a strat. We have a strat. We need to keep this momentum. We need to keep this. Viewers, now we know how to play against them. We now have an actual strategy. After playing against them 3 times, or multiple times, we actually now know what to do. And I'm proud. I'm happy. I know I'm not meant to be biased, but, you know, I'm a part of Bobcats, so... it's kind of hard. But I digress, viewers. As the ball enters our side of court, and we're going to go for another aerial, having one defender. Oh! That looks like it's going to be how the Bobcats is going to exploit the Cougars, as they have one defender or 2 defenders. Beautiful save made by Garb. As he... Oh! Another good save made by Trisket. Oh, Valley prevents 2 goals in 14 seconds. As it almost went for another goal and almost went inside. But a beautiful save made by Ethan RL, I believe. Beautiful gameplay as we can see from both sides. This is literally the spirit of gaming. And beautiful plays made by both sides. As both Cougars and Bobcats play incredibly well. We get to see their actual styles in full. Oh my god, viewers. Good save made by Garb as he was get the ball inside, but another ball that went inside was scored by Jonathan Ara. Viewers, this is a lot. Whoever wins this, or gets... Currently, Cougars are actually not finding out much success in comparison to before, as the Bobcats now plays a bit more intelligently, to say the least. Such as that. Like their feints that they used to do against us before, they would have worked. However, of course, we learned from them. It's a lot to digest, viewers. It's a lot to digest. But all I can say is we have found a way to play against the Cougars. We have found a way. After like countless matches, we have found a way. And we are now trying to find that one opening again and exploit it as much as possible. It's now just like actual soccer, where we have 2 people on offense and 1 person on defense, rotating that offense and defense at all times. As one of the guys on your side goes for demo. This is going to be another corner battle. He wins this corner battle as currently looks like the Cougars micro interception. Doesn't look like it, but it is. It has been intercepted by the Cougars. There's going to be another corner battle between the Bobcats and the Cougars. Let's see who actually gains control. And currently, it appears the Cougars have won. Currently, Trisket is going to attempt another corner battle with Ethan RO. As we're going to try to go or follow up and try to get that ball inside our court, because that was pretty much one easy straight shot if they were to dribble it, by the way. But with some good defense and plays on both sides, we can see a lot, just a lot of things happening. Viewers, like I said, that 1 point majority, that 1 point lead is all it takes to win. So if we can tie this game, that would be amazing. It appears the Cougars have switched up their styles, but it looks like, oh my god. Cougars. It looks like we actually now have good strategy. We have somewhat an idea on what to do. Currently, 2 people going on offense and 1 person on defense at all times, such as guard. It's going to be a very interesting experience, to say the least. As the Bobcats, ooh, that was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shot, made by both Jonathan, I believe, and Ethan. Beautiful assist. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, now let's see who takes possession in this court. Currently, it's all's game. The Cougars can probably take good control of the ball, but it looks like we finally have an idea on what to do now. Currently, 2 defenders swimming at 1 ball, and currently have 1 person on defense with guard rushing to the back line. With 1 minute remaining, let's see if the Bobcats can actually can tie this 3-3, which would be an amazing show of strength. Because again, whoever can get that 1 point majority, it's going to be crucial. But at this point, it's very hard to not be destroyed. Because it looks like Cougars have most of the bits that we have found a way to pretty much just break their style, I suppose you could say. Currently, we have, oh my gosh, so much is happening right now. If you couldn't tell from my background, there's just so much happening right now. Currently, the Cougars are going to try to stall the ball as much as possible, and even though we have that 1 goal, I don't think it's going to do much. Unless we can somehow get 4 shots in as much as possible. It's going to be, again, a show of strength. But currently, if I were to guess, the Cougars are going to try to go for I suppose we're going to call it a stall. I'm just going to try to stall the ball, but stuff like that does indeed happen sometimes. It's, again, a testament to the skill of the Cougars. Because the Cougars, they are just incredibly skilled players. And this is going to be interesting. Ooh, beautiful. Now let's see if we can actually get a few goals inside. In 12 seconds? That's going to be something interesting. Probably the Cougars right now, if I'm going to guess, is going to be going all on defense and try to stall out the ball as much as possible. Currently, yeah, it does somewhat seem the case, as they focus most of their defense on offense, and also just preventing them to control the ball, and they probably, oh, the disrespect with that 1 score in 0 seconds. That is a little bit. Gurney, 3-1. Now we know wins this bracket, the Cougars. Again, beautiful gameplay, as you can be seen from both sides. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, so it turns out, oh, what? Vanguard Prime is different from Vanguard Elite. So, sorry for the misinformation, guys. But, Vanguard Prime, apparently, are more, like, experienced players, but not as experienced. Anyways, viewers, You're going back to this.